diagnosed with infertility for over 15 years before I was able to get pregnant with my daughter. I went through fertility treatment, and I just knew that maybe they figured it out. It sounded good, baby friendly, supporting. They took the tours and they looked great. It looked like a well-wrapped present. And I was like, okay, maybe you figured it out. And I had seen so many births in my youth supporting women, and I remember teen girls being told that they weren't strong enough to push, so they'd give them an episiotomy, not knowing what the consequences would be for their life. And I watched it all the way until I was probably 25 years old. Then it was my turn. And I got in there and I was ready to have my daughter, and she was stuck. And I'm telling them what I know. I need to be moved in this position, and they wouldn't do it. And they wouldn't do it. And they wouldn't do it. And 3 hours later, once I had a fever, it was an emergency. And they used forceps. I had a 4th-degree tear. I hemorrhaged and I almost died on that table. And I refuse to let another person that walks across my doorstep go through that. Because they should know better, because I know better. And if I'm a simple childbirth educator and a birth doula who simply reads and studies, how is it someone who spent so long in school and did everything right, you got the highest GPA of anybody to become a doctor? Why are you ignoring this? Why are you ignoring this? Why are you sending women home mutilated? Why are you sending them home broken and saying, well, you got a baby? Or maybe you didn't get a baby. Or now they don't even tell them about pelvic or physical therapy. They're all surprised. And then after they did that, lactation told me they couldn't help me because I had suffered infertility. It had nothing to do with that. I had another child. I wouldn't let him come near me. Unfortunately, I'm not the best in the room sometimes. I do my best to hold my composure, but at times, I just go, sure. No, that's great. Well, I went through it. They never mentioned, well, you hemorrhaged and you're iron deficient and this is why your milk is having an issue. Never brought it up, blamed it on something else. And so I had to fight to breastfeed my own child. I advocate and I study and I make sure I know how I can help you, because there's a part missing in our medical community. They may know the medical, they may know the emergency, they may know the symptoms, but they do not know how to take care of birthing women. It's the care.